Traders, welcome back to another Relentless recap. Guys, no recap yesterday, but today we are back. Today we are back. As you guys know, I'm a little under the weather, so I've been taking it easy. Yesterday we ended up finishing red, I believe, 280, 290. Today we're back green, $300. So, right now we're flat on the week. The goal right now is, can we get 3 more green days to end the week? Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. That's the aim. 3 green days, end this week strong, and just keep pushing forward. So today we had NCPL as well as OPGN. These were the main stocks today. We'll start off with OPGN. This stock, guys, was not bad. If we zoom out here a little bit, we'll see that pre-market was good. It had a nice bullish candle here. We flagged sideways, and we can map out our levels, right? Pre-market highs, which is at 28. Pre-market lows, the low of the pullback since the first move up, we have 20. And, a little harder to see the pivot. But, we could map out the pivot level around 27, fairly close to 28. But into the open, this thing surged up nicely, pulled back really well, held 27 here in the first area, very good, and pushed up. And so I tried buying the pullback here. I thought we were going to see a 1 minute pullback, and I bought aggressively. Well, not so aggressively, only 5,000 shares, which is not that big of size. We had a high of 33, we pulled back to 29. I got in, and we ended up breaking down all the way to 26. So I stopped out at VWAP, and it's gonna turn out that that's where I should have been buying in the first place. So what happened here was that we got a 5 minute pullback as opposed to a 1 minute pullback, which is fine. Our rule here in this situation is, hey, cut the loss and try to get back in lower. But the issue is that once we came down, I had the chance, right? We had a low of 26. I had the chance to get in at 28, but I wanted the 2 cents. I wanted the retest of the lows, and we didn't get it. And so I didn't go long up until we had the first 1 minute pullback again. And you can see this pullback here is pretty sizable. I tried my best to buy as it was flushing. Had the spreads opened up. I also had some terrible fills. You can see we had a low here of 27. I'm in at 29.50, which is very high, basically where I was in the first time. But we do get the curl up, so I'm holding it here for a couple of minutes. We get a high of 33. I sold 1,500 shares, I believe, at 30. Let's see, at like 33, I want to say. Well, 30. Okay, 32.60. 32.60. We sold 1,500 shares. And I was looking to hold the rest for follow through, expecting this candle here to stay green and go like this to 35, 36, 37, 38. A nice big green candle. It did not happen. And so I stopped out of the rest for a small gain at 30. And it consolidated sideways. It came back down again to VWAP levels at 27. And over here is where it really curled up and gave the follow through, man. So right idea, wrong timing. You can see it really opened up nicely, 32 and then 37 and then 40. It pulls back. We get a high of 44. And it gives a bigger 5 minute pullback at that point. It retests the high at 44, and it looks like it gave out from there, 45 a little later on, and then sold off. So this one wasn't bad, but you really needed to capture one of two places. Either you're watching the opening surge right here, right? Either you're watching this bit of an opening surge, just surge up, or maybe you're trading the low of this pullback, right? If not, you definitely want to be in at the VWAP. And these two candles were ideal for that. And we wanted to see follow through, but it unfortunately came a little later. So, that wasn't bad, right? It was a pretty decent stock. It's a little unfortunate we ended red, but that's how it goes sometimes. When I look at that stock and I see that I'm red $90, it kind of feels like one of those situations where I know I should have been green, but I kind of got chopped in the trade, So NCPL, this one here is a little bit more tricky, a little bit more crazy as well. Bearish engulfing to start the day, guys. So we had a bit of a surge up as well. Low of 99, a high of 21. And so as it dips down from a high of 21, I'm in at 8, selling at 14 for a couple of cents, and it dips to 11. I thought about buying, and then it completely flushes out, man. This was brutal. I thought about buying at 11 right here. It completely flushes out. I mean, it's so easy to get caught in this stuff, man. Especially when the day starts off on such a good note. You're not thinking that we're going to see a bearish engulfing candle. This is the essence of weakness. It tries VWAP right here. I wasn't watching it at this point in time, but it fails miserably. Topping wick. But over here I was watching, and I started to take trades as it started grinding higher. So I waited. I was patient though. I wasn't overly aggressive. You know, we had highs of 92, 94, then 305. I think I didn't touch it until it broke over 3, really. Let's see here. So time 9:49. Let's come back over here. Let's reset this. 9:49 a.m. So I'm in at 95, out at 98, in at 04, out at 08. You know, so just a couple of cents, nothing crazy. You know, what is this? You know, 3 cents, and then 4 cents, and then another 6 cents here. We took a small loss in here, and then we had this trade where we're in at 02, and we're coming out at 7, 10, and 11. You know, about a 9 cent, 8 cent trade here. So that's how it kind of played out. So as it pushed up right here, I'm watching for entries. I wasn't overly aggressive in this consolidation either. So it surged up over 3, pulled back a little bit, rips up to 322, and then we have the first pullback here, a low of 06. As you know, I could have been more aggressive. I definitely could have been more aggressive. You can see a low of 06 and then a low of 9. I'm long at 10 at the bottom of this candle. It goes up to a high of 22. It also lets you guys know I wasn't holding long today. Today I was just scalping in and out, couple of, and you know, $400 for those quick trades is not bad, right? Could I have made more holding slightly longer for the bigger push? The answer is yes. But we got the job done. You know, we got back in at 9 again. This time it went lower to 5, and then pulled back to 02. This is a trade I hesitated on. This candle here, bottoming wick at 02. But, you know, I was being very careful because the stock had flushed down before. You know, it had flushed down before. And when the 1 minute consolidation starts to take a long time to resolve, I start to expect the 5 minute pullback. Right? Look at how long this consolidation is going. It's been, okay, after the green candle, it's been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 minutes. 6 minutes, and we have not broken out to the upside. So it's probably going to pull back on the 5 minutes. So I had my guard up. Right here, I'm watching level 2. It holds really well. This is where I'm in the 1500, and I'm selling in 500 share increments. But I didn't touch it after that. And right here, man, it just absolutely tanked. We went from 312 down to 280. 30-cent drop, and then it wasn't finished there. It continued from a low of 280 to a low of 260. Guys, that's a 40-cent drop in the blink of an eye. Very brutal. And we can watch it on the live stream here, right? We can pull it up quickly. Brutal stuff, man. Just, you know, the type of stuff you never want to see. And it's hard to avoid some of these trades. It really is. You know, let's pull it up. So I'm in here. This is where I'm kind of just, you know, taking my small gains as it's going up. And then a couple of minutes later, all right, this is where it's going to kind of happen. You know, 11, 12, 13, everything is seeming normal. There's a drop to 5. It bounces up to 12 again. It's looking normal. Everything seems to be okay. And it was wicking down a lot. So, you know, buying the dips were a little tricky. You know. 12. I think it's going to happen here. There's 310. We're at 11. And it's just going to come crashing down. There's 12 again. So, you know, it was looking normal. Just normal grind up. Trying to break key levels. It's coming. Here we go. 310. And then we're going to see the Titanic. To the depths. You know, to the bottom of the 7 seas. The Davy Jones locker. Okay, maybe I have to fast forward for time here. Come on. Where is it? Okay. Yeah, okay. So here we go. Oh, 06. So it's just lingering. 3, then 93, then 86, then 84, 82, and it just kept going down. 71, 65. Brutal, man. Absolutely brutal. Yeah, guys. So, we got to be careful out there. If you got caught in one of these flushes, it's not the end of the world. It happens to the best of us. We just got to keep pushing forward. So that'll do it for the recap, guys. Quick recap, just going over the trades I took today. If you're a new viewer to the channel, consider subscribing. I go live every weekday morning on YouTube, live streaming my trades every day. So be sure to check me out, and of course hit that thumbs up button. Check out those links down below. It's been Relentless Trader, getting the recap done, getting it done. Alright guys, stay safe, stay green. I am signing out.